Well, good morning or good day or good evening, whenever you choose to join us. Welcome to day 8 of our 30 Days of Gratitude. I hope you had a great weekend and were able to be outside some in this sort of nice, wonderful, late fall, beautiful 60-degree weather. Holy cow, what a beautiful weekend. Lots to be grateful for right there, right? I hope that your journey through gratitude is going well, and I always appreciate hearing from you and how this is helping you, or things that you're discovering about yourself, or what it's stirring up for you in terms of your spiritual practices. I found this great quote. I don't know if you remember reading a book called Winnie the Pooh, but it's just a wonderful book filled with incredible depth and wisdom. In fact, when I was in college, when I took Latin, we translated from a book called Winnie Illa Pooh, which is Illa is the in Latin, and it was somebody had translated the entire collection of Winnie the Pooh into Latin, so that was kind of fun. But I loved this little quote, and if you remember, the character Piglet is the tiniest and sort of meekest, and he always has this sort of struggle about his place and role. And there's this wonderful moment when the author states, Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude. I thought that was beautiful. I think when we're doing this, I know one of the typical reactions, like when you do the 10 or 12 things, or 10 or 20 things that you're grateful for the day, or even focusing on what goes well, you start to kind of feel like, am I focusing too much on that? Do I have enough room? Is it okay to be this grateful? And of course it is. It's a spiritual practice of paying attention to how God has done so much for you in your life. But I love this notion that our heart is sometimes so small, but yet there's always room for that gratitude. In our scripture today, it's from Ecclesiastes, and you'll know this. It's made famous in a 60s song about all kinds, somebody put it to lyrics, but there is this sense of time, right? And rhythm to life. And Ecclesiastes is a piece of wisdom literature, and so it comes out of that tradition when it's offering us words that are meant to guide us. But just listen to this for a moment. There's a right time for everything. There's an opportune time to do things, a right time for everything on the earth. A time for birth and another for death. A right time to plant and another to reap. A right time to kill and another to heal. A right time to destroy and another to construct. A right time to cry and another to laugh. A right time to lament and another to cheer. A right time to make love and another to abstain. A right time to embrace and another to part. A time to search and another to count your losses. A time to hold and another to let go. A time to rip out and another to mend. A time to shut up and another to speak up. A time to love and another to hate. And a time to wage war and another to make peace. This particular moment in Scripture, this beautiful written piece, is really not telling us that we should, seek any of these things. It's not telling us that you should seek war or seek to hate someone or anything quite like that. It's really telling you that in the rhythms of life, right, in all that we go through, in all the things that we will face, there will be times when these things happen. In other words, there'll be a time when we face death, and a time when we'll face birth. There'll be a time when we laugh and a time when we cry. There's a time when we abstain and a time to love. There's all these rhythms to life and moments, and in each one, there's beauty and joy, and there is God, and there is God's love. So maybe think about what that means in terms of where you are and what rhythms are happening for you. What times are there in your life right now? And how is your heart, even if it's small, even if it's tiny, how it still has so much room for gratitude? How it still has so much room to find God's peace? I'm so glad that you joined us today. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless, and take care.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, Lord, And when the sun refused to shine, and when the sun refused to shine, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the sun refused to shine, oh, when the trumpet sounds its call, oh, when the trumpet sounds its call, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the trumpet sounds its call, oh, when the new world is revealed, oh, when the new world is revealed, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the new world is revealed, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in,